Aloha my kako, this is Oracle of the Golden Spiral. We are going to be exploring current love energies for the signs, and we'll be going from Cancer to Gemini. Let's start with Cancer. Okay, Cancer. We are going to be doing your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you. Ooh. The mutual energy between the two of you. And then at the end, we're going to do a pick a card for your universal guidance. What do we have for Cancer? Cancer's current energy, please. Well, looks like you want to build, Cancer. That's the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles. Now for your person's current energy in regard to you, Cancer. Okay. All right. I don't know what you have done, but you and your person are both in it to win it. It looks like you want to build something, and there is either you both agree on the terms of engagement, or you come from, more similar backgrounds, or if you don't, you've been able to iron out those differences, and maybe the two of you are coming to a, maybe they're starting to see your way of engaging in the world. Let's see what your mutual energy is between the two of you. Can we see the mutual energy for Cancer and their person, please? Okay, this seems like a very new and exciting relationship. Cancer, you have the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles. Your person has the Star and the Hierophant, and the mutual energy is the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So it seems like a newer relationship. It seems like both of you are looking to build and to move into the future. But right now there could very well be a lot of passion in this relationship, and that may have just begun. Because you are bringing both of you do have that beginning of that tangible, solid commitment, making things real in the 3D world. It seems like this relationship has the potential to go pretty far. Let's not muck up a beautiful, beautiful reading, and let's move on to your pick a card. So for card number 1, we have the Kuan Oracle. So Cancer's pick a card number 1, Kuan Oracle, please. Okay, that's card number 1. Card number 2 is gonna be from the Magical Times Empowerment. What do we have for Cancer, please? Okay, pick a card number 2. We'll be right there. And number 3 is from the Alice in Wonderland deck. This deck is very sticky, so sorry about that. Okay, and it will be card number 3. So go ahead and take your selection. And we'll start with the Kuan Oracle. It's to the Celestial Mountain. You have the ability to invoke divine power, to call to the Celestial Mountain so that you might be gifted with the spiritual energy you need to attain your goals. Permitting beings that love you unconditionally to help you is an expression of spiritual empowerment. You empower the divine forces that can assist you come to your aid and help you manifest your visions. Okay. Okay, if you got card number 2, you have nature. Sometimes all you need is to go outside, breathe the fresh air, to remember who you are and where you want to be. Let's give you a little bit of a mantra. Right now, I will embrace the magic that's in nature. I'll step outside, get some fresh air, and be renewed. I will forget the day's troubles and remember the day's blessings that surround me. I will not dwell on the negatives in my life, but release them to the wind. This moment is mine. Okay, and if you chose number 3, the Alice in Wonderland Oracle, you have 13. All must have prizes, trying to please everyone. Okay, that is for you. This is about trying to keep everybody happy, and if we treat everyone as equals and reward those who haven't worked hard, then it really takes away from being fair to the general good and to yourself. When you maintain illusions to avoid disappointing others around you, you can never be truly true to yourself. So be authentic. Enjoy this experience together. Okay? So Cancer, that's what I have for you. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. And we'll be moving on to Leo. How do you follow that up, huh, Leo? Okay, this is going to be for Leo. We're going to do your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you, and at the end, I'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. Okay. Leo, please. More shuffle. Again, oh goodness. Again, your current energy, your person's current energy in regards to you. The mutual energy between the two of you. Let's do one more. And then at the end, we'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. So what do we have for Leo's current energy, please? Leo's in love. Leo's current energy, please. What do we have for Leo's current energy, please? Okay. How about their person's current energy in regard to Leo? Oh goodness, that one wanted to fight to get out. Leo's person's current energy, please, regarding Leo. One last shuffle and take from the middle. Okay. And let's get the mutual energy between, ooh, great, we'll just take those. Mutual energy between the two of you. Okay, Leo, it looks like you fought a long, hard battle. I'm trying to fill your own cup, but it seems that it has paid off. I feel like your vibration as you enter out into the world is one of, knowing that you can manifest what it is that you want to, having all the tools at your disposal, having that, solid, knows who you are, you have a little bit of wounded warrior going on, but solid, knows who you are, knows how you can make a difference in the world and being discerning about what you choose and choose not to use your power on, has really found someone who matches that energy as well. It looks like the person that you are thinking of or connecting with is also thinking about you too, and they do want to build something solid and secure for the future. If you have not met this person, this is the type of person that you're going to be pulling in. It's going to be someone that wants to build and wants to be a team. It feels a little bit like you've been doing so much and pulling so much weight on your own, and whether or not we're willing, able, and successful at doing that, we always need a teammate when it comes to life, if not just for emotional support. I really feel like you have found someone that is ready to be that for you, and I just think that's fantastic. Like I told Cancer, everything seems to be going really well today. Like I told Cancer, let's not mess up this read. Let's move on and into your pick a card. So your first, if you're going to pick card number 1, this is the Kuan Oracle. Let's go ahead and this is for Leo's card number 1. Pick a card, one last shuffle. Okay, Leo, that is card number 1, Kuan Oracle. For number 2, we're going to use the Magical Times, Empowerment. Leo, please. Leo's message for card number 2, please. Okay. Oh, sorry, sneak peek. Sneak peek, Leo. All right, and number 3 is going to be the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. These are a little sticky. It's humid where I live, so I'll give it one more shuffle. And you want all of the cards, but we're just gonna take one. Number 3, please, one card for Leo. Okay, one card for Leo. Still 3 want to come out. Good, 3 is a good round number. Oh. No jokes, okay. All right, if you chose card number 1, Kuan Oracle, you have Orchid Priestess of Destiny. The Orchid Priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls to you now. She inspires you to discover and express your purpose. You are encouraged to live into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. Her sweet flute playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid and chrysanthemum falling from her feet. She stirs your heart to quest for your true soul passion. Orchid Priestess of Destiny. That's for you, Leo. I'll go ahead and put that right there. If you chose card number 2, you have Humor. Laugh at yourself. Lighten your heart. Let nothing steal your happiness. And we'll give you a little bit of a mantra for this if you picked card number 2. Today I will focus on joy. I now see the good and happy moments that surround me and give thanks. I will not complain. Instead, I will laugh at the comedy of life and let nothing keep me from my happiness. I will let humor fill my heart with rainbows, fun fill my soul with stars, and dance even when it rains. What a beautiful message. Humor. If you picked card number 3, you have Keep Your Temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. Let's see. Okay. Can you see that? Okay, this is about being pushed beyond your comfortable zone, running out of patience, and feeling like people that are around you are not cooperative. Your circumstances around you could be bothersome, or you could have evasive people. Pretty much people are just gonna sit on that little nerve ending. So maybe you should have cards 3 and 2 and just let it fall like water off a duck's back and engage with your light, humorous side. Definitely keep your temper in check. I have a huge temper and I'm a Leo, but I have learned over time I have a really great friend who every time you tell him something terrible, he takes this big sigh. And so I have learned how to breathe. But just remember that you'll go further if you're able to use that passion and power at the right time, and use it, I don't know, in a productive way to drive maybe what you're passionate about, but definitely keep it in check, because in regards to love, because this person looks like they really do want to be with you, around you, and to build with you. Okay, that's what I have for Leo. We're going to be moving on. Thank you, Leo. Please subscribe and like, and we're going to move on to Virgo. Shuffle this a little bit. Hey Virgo, we're gonna go ahead and this is gonna be a check-in for love, your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you, and then at the end I'm gonna do a pick a card for your universal guidance. Okay, let's give it one more shuffle, and I'll say that again. It'll be your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, and the mutual energy between the two of you. Then we'll move on and we'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. So Virgo, please. Can we get Virgo's current love energies, please? Virgo's current energy and love. Oh, let's see into this a little more. Okay, let's see your person's current energy in regard to you, Virgo. Can you tell me what Virgo's person's current energy is in regard to them? Virgo's person's current energy, please. Okay. Oh no, what has happened? Okay. And then let's get the mutual energy between the two of you. It's a little chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do one more shuffle, please. Virgo and the person's mutual energy between them. What is the mutual energy, please? Okay, Virgo. It looks like both of you have been very hurt and just want a comfortable place to land. It seems like this has happened in the relationship, and I'm not sure, it'll probably be different for you, for all of you, as to what has occurred, but it is weighing heavy on your person. And while they really feel like there's still a place this can go to be able to get past this, they are being kept up at night. I feel like you have to ask yourself, what is it that you knew from the beginning? Maybe it is a timing issue. Maybe, you know, the High Priestess is here to tell you that you have that inner knowing. There is with having the Temperance and the High Priestess, it's like there's a little bit of a pause, like the beats between a heart, but that add up. And maybe it's right person, wrong time. Or maybe it really seems like you folks both just want to get to a calmer place. And so if you believe that that is with this person, maybe we'll be able to put that hurt down. But there's going to have to be, I really feel like there has to be an extension from you whenever you're ready. You may not be ready, but you'll know when it's time to alleviate some of this person's pain. If you folks are still hurt and angry and frustrated, then maybe now is not the time. But there is a glimmer of hope here. If it wasn't something that was, you know, if the trust is able to be rebuilt, then this can succeed. But for the most of you, once the trust is gone, the trust is gone. So let's go ahead and get now we're going to do a pick a card. So the card number 1 is going to be from the Kuan Oracle. If you would like this card, it's card number 1, Kuan Oracle. Okay. There you go. And card number 2 is going to be from the Magical Times Empowerment. Okay. Oh, sorry. Card number 2. And then card number 3 will be from Alice in Wonderland Oracle. The concepts in this are like one of my favorites. Can be a little harsh though sometimes. Okay, for Virgo and their person, or for Virgo, how about guidance, universal guidance for Virgo, please? Oh, sorry. Little sneak peek. I'm trying to know already. Okay, so if you chose card number 1, Daughter of the Phoenix. When the soul is ready to spread its wings, it goes through a deep cleansing, a preparation for the new. Like the phoenix that is baptized through celestial fire to be born anew, you are going through such a phase of heavenly purification, preparation, and initiation. Soon after, you will enjoy greater spiritual peace, divine power, and advancement on your divine life path. So that kind of ties in here, Virgo, moving on to your spiritual peace. Let's put it that way. Daughter of the Phoenix. If you picked card number 2, you have love. It says, listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. Okay, we'll give you an extra mantra. Today I will love. Before I talk, I will listen. Before I criticize, I will forgive. Before I judge, I will think. I remember that after all of this is over, the only thing that will really count is how we treated each other and how much we have loved. So maybe if you picked card number 2, you're ready to talk about what happened and hopefully trust hasn't been broken. And if you picked card number 3, you picked falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, change. Oh, let me get that for you. Okay, falling. This one is really being in the in-between, the end of what once was, and then the letting go of who you were and being rebirthed into a new life. So you're not sure of what the outcomes will be, but you have the High Priestess in your tarot, so trust that you have an inner knowing. What it's asking you to do is really have complete immersion in the process of your change. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. Please go ahead and subscribe and like. And now we will be moving on to Libra. Hi, Libra. I'm going to give this a couple of shuffles. We're exploring current love energies, and we'll be going from Cancer to Gemini, but we are on you now, Libra. We're going to be looking into your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, and the mutual energy between the two of you. At the end, we'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. Okay? So again, your current energy. What is Libra's current energy in love, please? Libra's current energy in love, please. All right. Libra's person's current energy in regard to them. What is Libra's person's current energy in regards to them? Okay. And let's get the mutual energy between the two of you in regard to love. One more shuffle. Mutual energy, please, between Libra and their person. Okay. Libra, it looks like you have... Libra, it looks like you've been dealing with this person for a while. Whether or not you guys were in an active relationship, this has been on the block for a while. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Your person has the Magician, the Queen of Swords. And in your mutual energy is the Death and Four of Pentacles. You seem to be the crossroads is here. You know, this energy is somewhat different, but not necessarily diametrically opposed. They can exist in a lot of ways in the same realm, but it seems to me like you're kind of focusing more on grounded things, how, you know, you are able to nurture and develop this relationship or your world in general. And you could be, you know, there could be subduing of your passions, but that doesn't mean that they're not still there. It feels like your, you know, passions are very focused for this person, but they're not what's really ruling you at the moment. Really the more entrepreneurial spirit of this, and making sure that everything is, I'm getting this weird, this is how it should be and everything in its place kind of vibe off of that. And it's not that different from your person, being as they are the Queen of Wands, so they've had experiences in life and they know exactly what they want. And it looks as if they either believe you can manifest that, or they can. And there is a very Gemini air quality to this that is like crisp and clean, which kind of lines up to your everything in its place. Here's a development of where everything goes and everything in its place. It feels like your collective energy is that you, whatever you're building is very close to your heart. It's something that you are wanting to maintain, maybe because there has been change, and what I'm feeling here but I'm not seeing is a Temperance card. It feels like it ties in here with the Death card, where things have changed but they've been reborn into what you guys are developing and building together. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. For what I'm picking up is they're asking me to look deeper into it, and I mean, for one or two of you, it maybe there is this underlying current of perhaps this may be like, this doesn't seem like a newer relationship. It seems like you guys have just kind of gotten to this like fantastic equilibrium. But maybe for one or two of you, there is an outside external force that sees and feels this equilibrium and wants to assure that however they were connected to one of you, that they get what's fair. Because in the truth of the matter, it's just presenting itself in both of your energies, so it's something that you both recognize. It's not something that's a secret from either of you, but it does feel like there may be somebody wanting their fair share of the past or something like that. So just, it's probably not for too many of you, but it's coming up. All right, they're asking me to take a look at that. So, okay, Libra, that seems really great. I think that you guys will be able to, that this is actually going to move very swimmingly into the future. Okay, we're going to move on to your pick a card for universal guidance, and card number 1 is going to be from Kuan Oracle. One more shuffle. Okay. Card number 2 is going to be from the Magical Times Empowerment. Message for Libra and love, please. Message for Libra and love. One more shuffle. Okay. Card number 2. That's card number 2. And card number 3 will come from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. These cards are a little sticky. I live in a humid place and I think we're waiting for a rainstorm. I think when I started this channel, we were waiting for a rainstorm as well. It's been a couple of days of like breath choking, 98% humidity out here. Okay. Like I had flowers and I just like, it was so pretty, and then it just wilted up because it's just insane. So, last shuffle. Alice in Wonderland Oracle for Libra, please. Oh, sorry, sneak peek. I keep doing that. I love this oracle, so I just like want to look at it immediately. Okay, let's see. If you chose card number 1, Kuan Oracle, it's a book of changes. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, The divine plan is unfolding through your life. Although it isn't always predictable, Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. Isn't that beautiful? The Book of Changes. Okay, thank you, card number 1. If you chose card number 2, you have strength, you have courage, you can endure, find your center, and spiral into your power. Okay, I'm gonna put that up for you and give you a mantra. Strength. Today I will look within and realize that I have all the courage and strength that I need for any situation. I will stand for what I believe in, even if it means standing alone. I will be kind, true, merciful, generous, and honest with myself and others, for this is what lasts. I am a powerful, eternal being on my journey through forever, and I will not be afraid. So Libra, that last message could come from it could be your side if you chose card number 2, but I really do feel like you are beginning to find your center, just like it says, and that you guys are building this whole new world for yourself. Okay, if you chose card number 3, you got 34 impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh new perspective. Okay, this card, I'm going to hold it up so you can see. This card is, it's kind of like struggling to accept what seems unlikely. It's asking you to put in some time to, like, you're going to have to put in dedicated time to improving a situation. I feel like this is what you've already done. I feel like you guys as a team are doing this together, becoming better at something that you care about, or changing something, you know, for the better. Always meditate on a miracle and believe so that impossible things can fill your life. Okay? Okay, Libra. Thank you so much. And now we're going to move on to Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. We are exploring current love energies today, and we will be going from Cancer to Gemini. We are now on you, Scorpio, and we're going to take a look at your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you, and then at the end, I'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. So once again, your current energy, your person's current energy in regards to you, the mutual energy between the two of you, and then we'll do a pick a card for universal guidance. So for Libras in love, please. What do we have? Oh, sorry, Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's shuffle that up again. What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio's current energy, please. Okay. And Scorpio's person's current energy in regard to them. What is Scorpio's person's current energy in regard to Scorpio, please? Shuffle. Okay. And what is it? Mutual energy between Scorpio and their person. Mutual energy that they share, please, for Scorpio and their person. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, Scorpio, it looks like you've been wanting to build. Oh, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, you have the Four of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Your mutual energies are the Two of Swords and the Six of Swords. Both of you are coming at this with the same energy. I think in your outward demeanor towards each other, there's this sense of groundedness, but then there is also, you know, sparks of fire. These lead you to try to grapple with what decision you're going to make, and I think your person as well. It looks like you are trying to build something solid. They do, you know, to an extent want to hold on to it, but it's not the best energy that they're bringing to that. I think internally, both of you folks, like what appears on the outside, there's sense of stability, like you guys will do the give-ins, right? Like, can you pick up this on your way home? Or can you, I need to take care of that, so I can't do this on that night. Great, let's do it this night or whatever. But there's little sparks of fire that flame up, and it partly is due because your person holds on to things, and there very well could be those conversations like, what? Nothing. No, seriously, what's wrong? Nothing. And then later on it just comes out, and you're a little baffled because you could have dealt with it if it had come up at the time, but it bottles up until it's not great. So in both of your minds is trying to, there's two truths. It's that too good to stay, too good to leave, too bad to stay energy. And really, when it comes down to it, whatever is going to make that more calm and serene so that you're able to maybe not live with this frustrating atmosphere is what you're going to choose. So whether it's their choice or your choice, it may be good to, you know, really think about what your truth is, and then whether this dynamic falls within your truth. What is it called? It's not long in the tooth. Did I use that right? I don't even know what that means. I keep hearing it. Yeah, I'm sorry. It feels like there is probably someone much better out there for you, Scorpio, that is going to want to build and is, you know, comfortable enough having those conversations at the moment so that you can really have a true partnership. And it seems like that is what you're looking for. You either need somebody to support you while you're working on something, not just monetarily, but just being there for you when you're, you know, come home exhausted, or like do the hard work, or, you know, and just be that support system that everybody needs, or just is willing to build with you in a team-like partnership moving forward. Okay, let's get your pick of cards. For card number 1, we're going to be using a Kuan Oracle. Okay, one more shuffle. Oh, sorry, sneak peek. I keep doing that. I'm too excited to read it already. Okay, so that's card number 1 from the Kuan Oracle. Number 2 will be your universal guidance from magical times. So if you choose number 2, this is for you. One more shuffle. This is going to be number 2. Scorpio in love, please. Oh, sorry, sneak peek. And if you chose number 3, will come from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. Okay, too many. I think my deck is upside down. Okay. They're super sticky. It's like 98% humidity out here. So, too many. One more shuffle, please. Okay. Okay, so card 1, 2, and 3. And we'll start with number 1. Shining Lotus. There are times when it makes sense to be discreet until you find your inner strength so that you feel empowered enough to share your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without wavering, even in the face of challenge. At other times, we are ready to take a risk and allow the inner lotus blossom of our true self to shine forth for all to behold. So that goes with this. Find your inner truth. What's gonna give you the calmness and serenity, and then move forward in that way, in your true nature. Okay, Scorpio? If you chose card number 2, you have Manifestation. Your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. I'll get you a mantra. Today I acknowledge that my life is expanding and new doors are opening. I will let go of unwanted past experiences, forgive and be grateful for lessons learned. I will be filled with a vision of everything that I want my life to be, do, and have, and let that magic begin. I give thanks in advance for all the blessings on their way. Okay. Excuse me. And if you chose card number 3, Alice in Wonderland Oracle, you have chosen the right way, learning to create what you desire. Okay, Scorpio, this is about wanting to get through to the other side of a situation, a desire to walk through a gateway, or some life transition. You want to be, it also has a lot to do with being like an insider versus like remaining on the periphery. But I think that really has to do with, like, you know, what we talked about a little bit earlier, like being the driver in your life. Right? Learning to create what we desire. That's about being your own life's driver. And not, you know, watching it like as if you're a third party describing what's going on in your life. Not a third party, it's a third person. Is it third person? Can you tell I'm not that much of a literary buff? And when I say not much, I mean really not much. That was my dad's job. You want to have impact and you want to be included, but again, I really feel like this isn't just for influence on the outside world. It's really in your own life, and I think that regardless of, I think you'll apply it to all parts of your life, but it's really just about going step by step and learning and really looking inside, and also learning from external sources and from life lessons to do it the right way. Okay? And when I say the right way, I mean the right way for you. Like, this is not, it has this like imperialistic, hierophantish kind of energy to it, but I think that's why this oracle is so amazing, because it literally is asking you to do the opposite thing. Learn the ropes, but inject your uniqueness into it, because, you know, those structures aren't always right. Okay? That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Please subscribe and like so that this message can be passed to others. And now we will move on to Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, we are exploring current love energies and we're gonna be going from Cancer to Gemini. Right now, we are on you, Sagittarius. We're gonna take a look at your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, and the mutual energy between the two of you. At the end, I'm gonna do a pick a card reading for your universal guidance. So again, your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, and the mutual energy between the two of you. And then at the end, I will do a pick a card for your universal guidance. So what do we have for Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius? Sagittarius in love, what is their current energy in love, please? Thank you. One more for Sagittarius' current energy, please. Okay. You have the Four of Cups and the Lovers. Let's get Sagittarius person's energy. Sagittarius person's energy, please. Sagittarius, either you or your person really wants to tell this story to me today. It's like oozing out everywhere. Sagittarius person's current energy in regard to you, please. Thank you. And let's get mutual energy between the two of you. Mutual energy between Sagittarius and their person, please. Last shuffle. I think you guys don't know what the other one's thinking. Or maybe no communication to that effect. Whether you guys are communicating or not, it feels like you're not sharing that with each other. Everyone wants to speak their side, but no one wants to speak it to each other. At least that's the feeling I'm getting for the Sagittariuses I seem to be reading for right now. Okay, one more for mutual energy between the two of you. One more shuffle, then I take from the middle. Okay. Sagittarius, you have the Four of Cups and the Lovers. Your person has the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. The mutual energy between the two of you is the Seven of Wands and the Page of Cups. Okay. There. Oh, did I say this last time? I feel like I'm starting off the exact same way. I don't know, you're gonna have to go back and look at the previous love reading. The universe has been all up in this relationship. This is not, despite the Page of Cups, this is not a new relationship. This is an ongoing relationship. The heaviness is essentially what that is. It feels like you felt like this was your person, but they're just not seeing to your emotional needs. And you really feel like this is a missed opportunity. You may be dealing with an air sign because of that there's a very cool energy. I'm getting coldness off of this, but I mean, still very bright, very intelligent, very able to manifest things, but definitely has had enough experiences in life where they're their own master and they may want you to do things the way that they want to do them because that's what they're willing to accept. I think that they internally know that they're this way, but from the beginning, I think they already determined that that was how it was going to be, whether or not that was communicated with you. It feels like you bring more of a watery, emotional nature to this experience, and while that is present there and they are okay with you being that way. I think you want them to be that way as well, and they are unwilling to do so. Both of you want to give to each other, but also have the perimeter defenses fully intact. Like I said, this has a heaviness of being together, trying to work on this for a while, and it's like the crease has been set with starch, and unless you wash this garment out, you're not going to be able to iron out that crease. It's not like nothing's ever permanent, right? But when we have wounded each other, when we've either wounded or frustrated each other to the degree that can happen before we're healthy enough adults to let it go, that there in that scenario, it makes it difficult to ever make it fresh and brand new, right? Like there's a want to, but if the perimeter defenses are fully intact, how do you ever really start at that square one again? It's not impossible. It will take, not an act of Congress, because they're not doing anything, but you know, it's gonna take something major to go ahead and to be able to put that in. If you want to dedicate your time, effort, and the work to it because it means just that much to you, then do so. But it's really, you believe this is your person, and if that's true, try to talk to their better angels and see if, taking this down and having that open, honest communication before it's too late, right? Like there's the dolphin here, but usually the fish is in there because there's a limited time to this newness. The fish will be, the dolphin should be too big for that any moment now. And so sometimes in this deck, I see it as the illusion of wanting to go back to that time, which I'm telling you right now, if the perimeter defenses are in full effect, you are not going to be able to do that. Okay, let's get a oracle for universal guidance. It's my nervous laugh because I want so much more for you guys. Felt like it got better for a little while, and then we moved right back into this energy, and maybe the wrinkle is just too pressed to be able to iron it out, Sagittarius. So pick a card for your universal guidance. Kuan Oracle is going to be card number 1. Let's get that one more shuffle. Card number 1. Guidance for Sagittarius, please. Oh, sorry. Sneak peek. It's beautiful. Okay, that's card number 1. If you are looking for card number 2, this is from the Magical Times Empowerment. Magical Times Empowerment. Okay, let's get that one more shuffle. For Sagittarius, what's the guidance for Sagittarius, please? That's card number 2. And card number 3 will come from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. These cards are super sticky, so bear with me. It might get a little bit crazy. Okay. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Okay. Card number 3. I think I was blocking that sneak peek. They've been popping out and I've been turning them. Everybody's getting sneak peeks. Excuse me 1 second. Just need a little bit of water there. Okay, Sagittarius, if you chose card number 1, you have the Sacred River Yangtze. Just as a sacred river flows and changes course, you too are evolving in your divine path. Changes in the flow of energy within you and in the momentum of your unfolding life path are imminent. This is exciting. You are growing and changing, and soon your life circumstances will reflect your inner evolution. Sacred River of Yangtze. Okay. If you chose card number 2, you have action. Stop hesitating. Movement creates magic. Nothing can hold you back. We'll get you a mantra. Today I will focus on my energy and on moving forward without hesitation. I will get things done. My head and my heart are moving in the same direction. I won't waste energy worrying about what ifs and who says. I'll rise up, feel my power, and be happy. Nothing can hold me back. So however you want to handle this, you have action. If you chose card number 3, it is growing up. Number 17, wanting to grow and experience, rejection of perpetual youth. Okay, Sagittarius. This card is about understanding that the years bring their lessons, right? Maybe we're getting a little bit older, but we're embracing that because of the knowledge and experience that we've had. Watching time make its mark upon you and embracing, you know, that which you've learned, and maybe even signs of aging. The wisdom that comes with age is irreplaceable, but we can always be young at heart, right? This also, for the ones of you who are younger, may be that you are yearning for encounters that will help you evolve and to grow the experience you need to have a fuller, richer life. And perhaps you've had a couple of those already, which open you up to understanding how valuable that is. Okay? So that is card number 3. Thank you, Sagittarius. Please subscribe and like so that we can spread the message, and I appreciate you. Moving on now to Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. We are exploring current love energies, and we are going from Cancer to Gemini because that is the season. We are going to be doing your current energy. Now we're on Capricorn. So we'll be doing your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you. And then at the end, I'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. Again, your current energy, Capricorn, your person's current energy in regard to you, whoever you have most on your mind, the mutual energy between the two of you, and at the end, we'll do a universal guidance pick a card. Okay, what do we have for Capricorn's current love energy, please? Capricorn's current love energy. Capricorn's current love energy, please, for Capricorn. Capricorn's person's current energy in regards to them. What is the current energy for Capricorn's person in regards to Capricorn? That one seems to want to come out. Wow, there's a lot of major arcana here, Capricorn. And the mutual energy between the two of you. Mutual energy between the two of you. fast shuffle. Okay. This looks like whether or not, well, it doesn't seem like it's happened yet, but it seems as if there will be either a parting of ways because you guys are understanding that that's what's best for everyone, but I honestly, that is for so few people. I really think this is a reconciliation. It seems like you guys both want to reconcile and you guys are each other's happiness. It seems like you've kind of Hierophant, Ace of Swords for you, Capricorn, Moon, Wheel of Fortune for your person, and your mutual energy is the Sun and the Ten of Wands. It looks like there has been an epiphany, some moment that the universe very well could have stepped in and helped with, because you have 4 major arcana out of 6. That has happened in a couple previous readings, but I didn't feel the need to call it out as much. Maybe just with Sagittarius's one just now, I mentioned it, but I didn't actually count the numbers and such. There was probably two or three. I think it was 2. In any case, it's important because I'm pointing it out in this way. It's like we've been given a gift, a switcheroo from the universe that helped us with an epiphany. It doesn't matter where it originated with, but the end result is everybody understanding that the other person's their happiness, and you deciding whether or not that was in it. There's many ways to go when we're lesson learning here, and we're dabbling in our own personal and relationship growth. But it seems like you have you've realigned your valuation of the world, and it's not in like I'm gonna do this so that it's not fake is what I'm saying. It's very heartfelt. It's not surfacey, like placation, a placation kind of feeling. It's a feeling of you see the value in adjusting what spectacles you have on while you view the world, and you have now incorporated. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from Capricorn. It has to make sense and be viable for them to add it and incorporate it into their personal, I don't know what you want to call it, your personal inner compass. Yeah, we could go with that because this is kind of alludes to that. But you have decided that whatever in fact that is, that you are going to speak your truth, but for the truth is that hard-pressed growth and change that you went through to get there. And I think that this clears up a lot for your person. And that the moon is here, so the universe doesn't ask one of us to do something, it asks both of us to do something. And so it can have originated on this side where their simple step into the unknown spun that wheel, and this is the result of that interaction. But in any case, I think I'm getting a little bit too involved in all that. It's getting a little bit esoteric and kind of deep, but there's a loyalty here. There's also a dead cockroach. So whatever that was, you guys have decided to let that go and to drop that. It seems as if you guys are each other's happiness, and so it takes both people taking steps of varying, size and level of difficulty, but stronger, all the better for the lessons. Okay, I'm going to move on to your pick a card for your universal guidance. And this is card number 1, Kuan Oracle. One more shuffle, and then we'll pick one. Okay, from Kuan Oracle. Let's go with that one. Okay. This is card number 2. It's Magical Times Empowerment. So we'll do a mantra with this one. Guidance for Capricorns in love, please. Last shuffle. Oh, sorry, sneak peek. Sneak peek, gratitude. Oh, it's so not fair when I haven't even picked this last one. Okay, these are kind of sticky. This is the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. This will be card number 3. Alice in Wonderland Oracle. Give this a good, crazy, layered shuffle and pick from the middle. No sneak peeks on that one except for me. All right, if you picked card number 1, Kuan Yin Oracle, your card is Veil of Shadows. The lotus blossoms from the deep, rich mud into which she plunges her roots and draws great nourishment. From this mud, made of water and earth, growth happens and great beauty is revealed. Your soul lotus thrives in the depth of emotion and the aliveness of your body into which she can plant herself and unfold as a lotus of light. I have no idea what that means. No, I'm kidding. It's just very ethereal and beautiful if you are someone like me who love lotus. I'm also part Japanese, so we eat them. We eat the root. It's like those old rotary telephones. So in my house, it's called hasu, but we would always just tell my mom to make telephones. So this is for you, Veil of Shadows. Okay, yeah, hasuki impira is very delicious. Okay, if you picked card number 2, you probably already know that you got gratitude, which is weird because you also have like a lotus water lily and this cute little hummingbird. Okay, be grateful for abundance, live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. Okay, we'll give you a mantra for gratitude. Today, I will focus on being grateful. I am grateful for my bed, the roof over my head, running water. Is this like more, could this be more for a Capricorn? This is fantastic. Okay, running water, my clothes, my shoes, my friends, and my country. I give thanks for the birds, the grass, the trees, and flowers. I say thank you, and again, thank you, and my life will blossom and be filled with joy. Gratitude. Okay, that was card number 2, and card number 3 is going to be number 7, investigate. Look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Okay. So, I'm sorry, this reminds me of that Hieronymus Bosch painting, The Garden of Earthly Delights. Yeah? Anyone who... I had to look at that painting all the time because we did a project on it. So, yeah. And that might mean something to someone. How strange. Okay. Didn't even know I had that information in the recesses of my mind. What a strange recall. And a strange painting. Okay. An important decision requires you to inquire, inform yourself, and think it through thoroughly. Find out as much as you can and look at the fine print. I really feel if you've chosen this card, it's about too many people blindly following what others do. I And we can find it easier to go with the flow. And we're not talking about flow state. We're talking about just to trust what other people say instead of investigating for themselves. You know, in a couple readings back, I was talking about tried and true methods. I think it was a Scorpio reading. Yeah. In any case, we can have a tendency to do that, but it looks like this echoes this reading. So this probably, they all probably resonate with this reading, but this one I think just easily fits in so well because it is literally incorporating new thoughts, beliefs, and patterns in which you understand the world into your personal you know, inner compass and inner guidance. It's what your beliefs are, right? And it seems like there's been a reworking of that in a way that's authentic, and so that is fantastic. Echoing back. Okay, that is what I have for you, Capricorn. Please go ahead and subscribe and like to pass the message on. And this now will take us to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. We are exploring current love energies and we'll be going from Cancer to Gemini. We are now currently on Aquarius, your sign. We're going to be looking at your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you, and at the end, I'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. Okay? Oh, let's do one more shuffle. Again, that is your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you, and then we'll do the pick a card for universal guidance. So what do we have for Aquarius in love, please? What is Aquarius' current energy? Okay. One more shuffle. Okay, and what do we have for Aquarius' person's current energy in regard to you? What is your person's energy in regard to you, Aquarius? Okay. And what is your mutual energy between the two of you? What is the mutual energy between the two of you? One more shuffle. Mutual energy between Aquarius and their person. Oh, goodness. Okay, Aquarius. It looks like the two of you are willing to put down whatever struggles you had previously, or if this is a new relationship, you have moved on and you have kind of, before you met this person, outlined what it is that you are looking for. You want fun, but you also want stability. And that is the type of acorn you are trying to plant. That is also what your person is focused on. So, I'm going to go with this is more of a newer energy. But for those of you who have been with someone for a while, there's like a super hot and spicy restart. Because maybe it wasn't the right time before. Seems like all systems are go. Okay, you have the Eight of Cups, the Temperance, the King of Pentacles. Oh, your person has the King of Pentacles, the Fool, and your mutual energy is the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. You know what you want. You walked into this knowing what you wanted. Your person can be a little bit too focused on okay, it's not too focused. They are just very focused on making sure that this is the end all be all. Whether the two of you line up in that way, I think you feel like they do. As to whether this person thinks that you do or will feel that way a few months down the line, or a year down the line, I will say that they do have a little bit of excitement and rose-colored glasses on at the moment, and they are not necessarily the kind of person that is generally like that. So if this relationship can stay at this level, moving into the next 3 to 6 months, then you guys have a really, really good chance of everything being fantastic. If this is a reuniting because it just wasn't the right time in the past, just be a little bit careful that doesn't wear off. I think you know what you want, but you may have, if this is a reunion, you may have reassigned it to this person, but keep in mind, both of you have changed, right? You have changed knowing what it is. You've gone off looking for your 9th cup. None of these cups, none of this person you used to be is your same person, right? Better for the journey, braver for the journey. But this person also has developed and changed. Maybe not as much as you, because the King of Pentacles is very solid, stable, and but who were they before? Were they always the King of Pentacles? That I don't know. What I do know is they are this way now, and they may have, they know they can handle anything that's coming their way. How they are going to handle that remains to be seen, and whether if this is a reconciliation, your changes and their changes will be able to manifest beyond, these amazing starts, remains to be seen. So I would love it if you would check back in a few months and tell me about it, because I mean, for all intents and purposes, it looks amazing. And if this is a brand new relationship, it looks really great. Yeah. Well, people have fortitude, you know what I mean? Okay. I am going to move on to your pick a card. So card number 1 will come from the Kuan Oracle. Let's give that one more shuffle, because this kind of came off in a chunk. And maybe one more just for good measure. Okay, so for Aquarius, we have this card for you, Aquarius. Check that out in a minute. If you pick card number 2, it's going to come from the Magical Times Empowerment. I will get you a mantra with this one. Okay, one more shuffle. For Aquarius, please. Aquarius in love. Okay. It's only taken me halfway through the signs to not give out the sneak peeks. I constantly want to put them down the other way. I'm just so used to it. So the third, if you're going to pick card number 3, it will come from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. These cards are a little sticky because I live in a tropical place that is like 98% humidity right now. And so let me tell you, my whole house is filled with fans, and 19 fans do not an air conditioner make. Good Lord. All right. So all windows are open so you can hear all the neighborhood children. They're adorable. Mine are more adorable, but you know, I'm not biased. Last shuffle, and we'll get you one from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. This is for Aquarius. Okay. All right, everything is getting out of whack here. That's fine. If you chose card number 1, you have Sister of the Star Blossoms. While we each take our own journey to divine bliss and truth, we have soul friends that love us unconditionally and wish to help us find our way home with the least suffering and greatest joy. I love this. When we allow ourselves to be helped, we help others too. It is a spiral of support and love that wishes to connect more than you know. Sisters of the Star Blossoms. Maybe you guys started off as friends. Maybe there's a reason that the timing is now. Okay, if you picked card number 2, you have Power. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. There you go, and we'll get your mantra. Right now I look to the spirit within and feel my inner power. I call upon the forces of nature for even more strength and direction. I will not waver from the task at hand, for this is my time. I will go forth with courage and I will succeed, for life and power are on my side. Aquarius, that was card number 2. And if you picked card number 3, oh, we just got this one. Capricorn got the same card. It is card 21, and it is the right way, learning to create what you desire. Wish I remembered what I had said. Let me think about it in your situation. Learning to create what you desire. Okay, so the meaning of this card that I'm really getting for you folks is more of a when you know, are spending time wondering if something's meant for you. Sometimes we just give it up to fate. And that's what this 8 of Cups is about walking away without anything that you had before, it not being enough. That dream that's out there, it takes bravery to walk away, to go and just have faith that that 9th cup is out there. But you give it up to faith, proclaiming if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But it also talks about, you know, this talks about like wanting to be a part of things that have influence over the world, and your willingness to learn how to go ahead and to do that. So it's a little less of leaving it into the hands of God, but thinking how it can be done. And what's really interesting for me is I really have, I mean, Aquarius is the opposite of, I'm a Leo, so it's my opposite side, right? So when I, you know, when sometimes someone like hits that nerve ending, like I can get real Aquarius, right? Because it's like, it really is about me incorporating your strengths. Those are my, it can be a little bit of my weakness. So it's funny because it's this, again, universe speaking to me in dichotomy about, this is actually what's really coming through in this card right now is it's about faith and being willing to go out there and do it, right? And really, when it boils down to it, it's like manifestation. So, yeah, let me see if there's anything that I want to say about that. Yeah, it's just being willing, being brave to go out there and accomplish it instead of just waiting for it to come, because of it's about finding out how to do the how. How to do the how. There's a practicality that comes with it, even though this is kind of dreamy. Okay, Capricorn, Aquarius, that is what I have for you. And now we will, please subscribe and like. And now we will move on to Pisces. Excuse me. Hi, Pisces. We are exploring current love energies, and we'll be going from Cancer to Gemini. We are now all the way at Pisces, so thank you for being so patient. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you, and at the end, we'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. So again, your energy, your person's current energy towards you, the mutual energy between the two of you, and then at the end, we'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. Okay, so what is Pisces in love current energy, please? Pisces current energy in regard to love. For Pisces, please. Pisces energy, too many. Thank you for all of that, but too many. Pisces energy. My person, your current energy for Pisces. Pisces in love, please. All right. You have the Sun and the Death. Pisces person's current energy in regard to them. What is the current of their person's current energy in regard to Pisces, please? Pisces person's energy and love towards Pisces, please. One more shuffle. Oh, good Lord, it's humid. Okay. 3 of Pentacles and a star, and let's get your mutual energy between the two of you. Pisces, mutual love energy between them and their person, please. Pisces and their person, mutual energy between the two of them in love, please. Now shuffle or take from the middle. Okay. Okay, so your folks' current energy is a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Swords. There goes Siri again. I thought I was getting away with it this time. Okay. Let's see, Pisces. Okay. Your person is wanting to build their dream. Whether that has something to do with you or not. No, it has to, because I asked, what is their energy in regard to you? So they would like to build something lasting with you. They see you and this relationship as something, or you know, the beginnings of this relationship as something amazing. if it hasn't started yet, they're imagining it, and it is everything that they're hoping for, and they're willing to put in that which builds lasting union. Okay, you I don't know why, but I get this feeling of like you just like floating around, like you're happy, you're bubbly, you're a little bit lighter than air. If you live in Hawaii, then you are being dragged down by the humidity, but that's not how your emotions are feeling. Okay, so God, the humidity is so bad out here right now. We're waiting for a storm, so it's like 98%. So yeah, I have this lighter than air feeling for you. It feels very ethereal, this entire thing. Your person's a little more grounded. I mean, you come with what you've learned and what you're, you know, it seems like you may have emerged from something a little bit. To bounce up and float so high like I'm feeling, it had to have been pretty, what came before this had to have been pretty rough. But it looks like you both are, you know, really trying to live the dream, and you're trying to do it as quickly as possible. Usually Pisces reading are filled with a whole bunch of stuff that's like not, it's like the pitfalls. I don't Pisces moon, so I understand. It's like the pitfalls of Pisces sometimes, but this is like very ethereal and very like watery and wispy and just comforting like Pisces. So even with a Knight of Swords, even with a Death card. Siri. Thank you, Siri. Moving on. I wish you could hear everything she's saying right now, so I'm sorry for my silence, but it was amazing to have someone repeat back to me word for word what I had just said for the last minute in a very robotic, monotone way. In any case, that's gotta mean something. In any case, maybe it's because I really have gotten to the point where it's like, okay, Oracle number 1 is the Kuan Oracle. Maybe it's like a personal message for me in the middle of your reading. Sorry, Pisces. I will try not to let my Pisces moon take over your experience. Maybe it already has. Apologies. This is your Oracle for universal guidance. This is a Kuan Oracle, card number 1. Okay, that one's for you. If you would like to choose card number 2, that is coming from the Magical Times Empowerment. And we'll do a mantra with this one, okay? Words of guidance and a mantra for Pisces in love, please. Pisces in love. Oh, sneak peek, Pisces, because I took over your reading earlier. Siri actually took over your reading. I'm just kidding. I'm a big girl. Can take my licks. All right. Card number 3 will come from the Alice in Wonderland Tarot, and that was another sneak peek. Universe giving Pisces the guidance before everyone else. How's that, High Priestess? Okay, if you chose card number 1, you have Radiant Moon of Compassion. Kuan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment. We talked about that a little bit. And shift into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace where you naturally belong. So that's that ethereal feeling we were talking about. You're being urged to use this power to grow spiritually and free yourself from a situation that would otherwise dim your bright spirit. Okay, I will say that if your other relationship isn't done, I'm not going to give you advice, but the stars here, the sun's here, universe is telling you it'll be more beautiful if you close that out, and then you can only work into this ethereal lightness. Okay, radiant moon of compassion. Have compassion for this person, the old person that is like zombies dragging on your leg, and have compassion for yourself. So, radiant moon of compassion. Thank you, Pisces. Card number 1. Card number 2, you have anticipation. Something wonderful is happening, changes in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. Yeah, maybe this is new. All right, anticipation. Let's get you your mantra. Today, I know that something wonderful is going to happen. I will keep my eyes and ears open for the guideposts to these unknown blessings. I give thanks for change and the faith that life is about to get even better than I ever thought possible. I totally copy this reading. Great job. I'm super happy for you folks. Pick card number 2. I didn't pick that. I picked number 3. Pisces moon, I don't pick number 3. This is from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle, and this is forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. Number 41, forget who you are. Hanika. Okay, so this one is, this is very similar to, was it Capricorn and Aquarius? It's like letting go of all of those preconditioned elements. This is very much like, if you continue to get hierophants in your reading, it means that you're finding a new sense of self and a new belief system. So there's changes going on with that. If it comes up within like a individual item or question that you're asking, then it could have to deal with the structure of what it is that you're asking about. But if it keeps coming up for you, it's asking you to change your outlook and rely less on conditioning or like what you were taught as a child, like those ingrained memories and like what civilization has put on you. It's asking you to rely more on your heart and receptivity, like of your own general nature. This is like the anti-peer pressure card. Maybe it's asking you to please let go of the zombie dragging your leg first before you step into this realm. I'm just gonna keep repeating that. I feel like this is, yeah, I feel like that is what this is about. Let the dead zombie go. You've got something great going on here. Let's see, do I have anything else? I mean, this is like, it is kind of my personal mantra, right? Like, why? Just, like, I don't know if you have heard me say this before, but I come from a Japanese upbringing. And so, all the love to, you know, definitely Nihongo pride. However, I was brought up as a Japanese American, so there are, you know, a lot of confines, let's just say that. A behavioral expectations, and they're compounded because not only are there, you know, societal and like cultural Japanese expectations, but then you come to America and with everything that happened, and you know, the need to be less foreign in a foreign world while still holding on to your you know, original culture. So yeah, there's a lot of confines. So I, as a Leo, you can imagine a little bit less allowing of people to dictate or to control. So fighting against societal norms. So I understand this immensely. But yeah, it seems like whether in a large way or in a small way, Pisces, if you chose card number 3, that you are moving away from, you know, those things are kind of melting away. And if you have Capricorn, or I think it was Capricorn, or maybe there's a little bit of it in Aquarius, but also in Capricorn, if you have that in your chart, or you're dealing with one of them, go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, thank you, Pisces. Moving on to Aries. Okay, how many do I have? Okay, I'm gonna timestamp these. Give me like 2 seconds because I don't have any fancy editing software. Give me 2 seconds. We'll give you extra mana. Yeah, 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Hi, arigato. Okay, thank you so much. And now we are on Aries. Aries, we are exploring current love energies. We went from Cancer to Gemini in this one because that is Cancer. We're in Cancer season. So we are now at you, Aries. We're going to be taking a look at your current energy in regards to love, your person's current energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you, and at the end, I will do a pick a card for your universal guidance. Okay. Again, Aries, your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, mutual energy between the two of you, and at the end we'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. Aries current energy, please. Current energy for Aries in love. I'm sorry, something feels weird. Okay, yeah. Current energy for Aries in love. What is the current energy for Aries, please? One more shuffle. Okay. Your person's current energy in regard to you. Aries person, how do they feel in regard to Aries? Current energy for Aries person in love, please. Okay. Oh, you got an extra one. Feels like it wants to be that way. Oh, woman. Okay. And let's do the mutual, wow, the mutual energy between the two of you. One more shuffle, and I take from the middle. Wow, you guys have a story you want to tell. I feel like I should go this way. Okay, Aries. You have the Fool and the Three of Swords. They have the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and Death. In your mutual energies, you have the King of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Devil. Okay. I feel like you folks have you may have met this person when you moved to a new place or a new job or a new circle of friends. They were kind of, I feel like they were the quiet one, but they are funny. Why is this one so intense? Okay. I think they gave off the appearance like they had their shit together. Maybe they did. But something has happened where they had, both of you have kind of gone inward. More so them. Maybe they started it. Everybody's kind of gone inward. And it's for personal growth, but it's also withholding feelings. You're not going to lie. Yours might be because if they're doing it, I'm going to do it too. But they were fun, and both of you just want to get back to, like, they clearly want something to change. Something changed for them. I don't know whether this was, whether something within your folks' relationship, or like right before you met them, or I think they're withholding her to maybe even some of the things they say. I think you want to say some hurtful things too, but you probably hold back from that. You're hurt. They want things to change. I think that if this person is able to express their emotions, not just like be funny or, you know, there's a wit that you guys share. I think that's how you guys actually started talking. Again, I really feel like it's when you're in a new place, job, group, anyway. But if they're able to share their emotions, then this may work out. But I will tell you that you probably are not, you may speak, okay, please don't hate me in the comments. But you may speak your truth out loud very often. That does not mean that you're sharing your feelings and the things that like make you feel more vulnerable. There's a serious lack of vulnerability in this relationship. And that may be what it needs to save it. And who's going to take the first move? Maybe them. I'm not saying they will, but they look more likely to do that than you do. I will say, if this means a lot to you, and it may have hurt you too badly, or you may be looking at it like, if someone's gonna hold back like that, that's not what you want. But think about it from their point of view too. If you're gonna hold back, maybe that's not what they want. So I would not wait for them to do it. It seems like they're more likely to do it. You may be on your way, but don't be afraid to take that step. Okay, Aries, let's get you. This is card number 1, Kuan Oracle, for universal guidance for Aries, please. Let's give this a good shuffle and get them 1 card for universal guidance. Wow, these are stabby for how round they are. Let's try that one more time. Good shuffle for Aries in love. Universal guidance for Aries in love, please. This will be card number 1, Kuan Oracle. Let's go with this. Oh, we had this. Okay. Card number 2 will be Magical Times. Empowerment. We'll get you a mantra with this one too. So if you want that, card number 2 is for you. Aries in love, card number 2. Please give Aries a message, please. Oh, sorry, sneak peek. It's kind of earthy. Okay. And this is a mess. Okay, number 3 will be Alice in Wonderland Tarot. Oh, Alice in Wonderland Oracle, sorry. This is not the tarot. Okay. Alice in Wonderland Oracle, 1 card for Aries. Aries in love. Universal guidance for Aries, please. All those Aries who choose or will choose card number 3. Thank you. Okay. How am I getting less and less space here? Great, we'll put this way. Okay. If you chose card number 1, Aries, card number 1, you chose the Book of Changes. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life, although it isn't always predictable. Kuan is guiding you to the right direction, even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now. Allow Kuan to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. Book of Changes. Trust your divine path. You decide, Aries. For some of you, you ended up here for a reason. For some of you, the change is now. Okay? Okay, if you chose card number 2, you have rebirth. No matter what happens, you can find new wings. Rise from the past, accept the positive change that is coming. Oh. So if you chose card number 2, your change is coming. And this is like the phoenix from the flames. So today I will give thanks for my trials and recognize them for the many gifts they bring. I know I grow stronger in the broken places. I know the world will turn in my favor, that the dark night is over and a new day is here because the light has returned. I have ended things well, and I am ready for this new beginning. I will shine because the whole universe is mine. Beautiful. Card number 2, it seems that you have decided that it's too much and maybe you're looking for something different. If you chose card number 3, you have Painting the Roses Red. 27, Painting the Roses Red, covering up errors. Let me get that so you can see it. Okay, so working for or being in a relationship with someone who is harsh on those who make mistakes. Feeling forced to cover up errors to avoid punishment. Fear of mistakes being discovered. Hiding the evidence as the consequences are much harsher than the mistake. Feeling that what you need to do to stay safe is no longer reasonable. Covering up errors. So please don't try to cover up anything within yourself that you feel is not right for fear of someone not liking that about you. It may be why we're holding back our feelings, whether this is for you, not the other person. So again, just another way of saying to embrace your authenticity. And you know, we all have flaws, we all make mistakes, but as oh my gosh, why am I using American political history? You know, Nixon actually didn't get in trouble for what they did. He resigned because of the threat of impeachment, because I may not be totally like 100% spot on with my facts, guys, but what I do know for a fact is that it wasn't necessarily the infraction that cost him. It was the embarrassment of how big and how much they tried to cover it up. It was the cover up that actually was the political suicide. Okay. Any last, this is getting deeper and deeper as we go. I have to, hopefully we're almost done so I can let up on this energy. We're getting deep, guys. Okay, thank you, Aries. I wish you the best. Please subscribe to the channel and like. It helps spread the message. Moving on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus, we are exploring current love energies. We went from Cancer and we're going to end up at Gemini. So thank you for being so patient. We are going to take a look at your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you. And at the end, we'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. Your energy, your person's energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you. Ooh. And at the end, we'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. Taurus's current energy in love, please. What is Taurus's current energy in love? Taurus's current energy in love, please. What is Taurus's current energy in love? One more shuffle. Okay. Taurus's person. Taurus's person, please. Rowan. Goodness. Do you see this? This is all major arcana. You dealing with a Capricorn? Mutual energy between the two of you. Mutual energy between the two of you, please. One more card. One last shuffle. Mutual energy between the two of you. Mutual energy between Taurus and the person, please. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to date myself. I just got like, I forget what the show is called, but it's like Scott Bakula, where the next leap will be the leap that takes him home. Or something, if he rights enough wrongs. What is this show? Quantum Leap. Okay. Oh, what a great show anyways, but oh my gosh, it kind of applies. I'm just gonna explain it a little bit. Okay, so there's this guy, and he's like a physicist, and he's like transporting through time in people's bodies. Like he takes over for a while to set the things that once went wrong right. So he like becomes like the lady in the 60s with the pearl earrings to like fight for women's rights, or like, you know, the guy becomes the guy who is gonna go sit in at the restaurant to, and in any case he always has to figure out who these people are and how they set it right. So there is a huge feeling of that. It's like both of you are trying to get to the bottom of, this feels like a reconciliation. Both of you are trying to get to the bottom of how to fix what once went wrong. Your person is, I really think you're dealing with a Capricorn. If you're not, I apologize. It's gonna be everybody else's reading too. But it looks like that they have, in a very authentic way, gone ahead and say the same thing I did for Capricorn. Very authentic way, adjusted in the spirit of balance and fairness, have adjusted what they are able to adjust in their personal beliefs, to really support you and this relationship. It's in an honest and genuine way. It is not fake. They are not trying to tip the scales in their favor. It is an honest attempt at trying to, where they can, see the world the way you do. You are more just concentrating on the fact that you're getting a second chance at this relationship, and you feel very lucky that it's in your favor, but you are, you know, both of you are willing to do the work to bring it out of its darker days. This, to me, feels like a reconciliation. I would say if this was a new relationship, both of you like may have power dynamic issues, but see, none of that is present up here, which is why it's just not. Nope, not enough. Nope. 5 major arcana, 6 guys. I don't know. Let's say awesome, great. Do the work. You guys are both should be congratulated for that. And moving on to your pick a card for universal guidance. I need space. All right. Card number 1 will be a Kuan Oracle. So if you feel that you'll resonate with that. Taurus, card number 1. Taurus in love. Please give us a card for Taurus in love, please. Okay. Let's go with this one. This is is card number 2, Magical Times, Empowerment, and we'll get you a mantra for this one. One more shuffle. For Taurus, please. Oh, sorry, sneak peek. Card number 2. And card number 3 is going to come from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. So take your time to choose the card that you would like. Super humid, so they're very lacquered, making them sticky. Let's give it a really good shuffle for Taurus. Card number 3, Taurus in Love, Alice in Wonderland Oracle. That's the one. Okay, cards 1, 2, or 3. If you picked card number 1, reveal the Peacock Beauty. The peacock is stunning in grace and proud display. You too are a great beauty. With you resides a glorious being of light, with an ability to create. Your intentions, decisions, and particularly your words are becoming more powerful. Enjoy wise use of your creative power to express the beauty within. Asking for divine blessing upon your plans, projects, and words. Reveal the Peacock Beauty. Okay. If you chose card number 2, you got Quest. Be bold and mighty forces will aid you. Take action, good luck favors the brave. Your mantra is, this is very beautiful, Phoenix and Dragon. I don't know if you guys can see that. I totally didn't test this, so like we're already at Taurus, which is like the second to the last one, and I'm like, I don't know, where does it go? It could be like blurry the whole time, I apologize. Today I will start a new journey. I will not wait until everything is just right. I know there will always be challenges, obstacles, and imperfect conditions. So what? I'll get started now. With each step, I will grow stronger, more skilled, and more confident. I will take a risk and I will succeed. Okay, if you chose card number 3, you got 14, Clock Time. Time, pressure, in a rush. So this says a time of stress and pressure and added workload. You may feel like there's increased responsibility, or that you may feel like it's a little late to pursue your dreams. Let's see. It's really determining what is your priority, and taking charge of, like, you only have so much time in a day, so taking charge of what it is that you're gonna do, what your defined workload is according to what you want. But it does also have that TikTok, not like the TikTok of the Wisdom of the Oracle, but like a little bit more like any time card, right? Like it's asking you to put that extra effort for that one last push. It's like the sprint to the finish line. Okay. That is what I have for you, Taurus. Please subscribe and like the video so I can share it with other people. And now we will move on to Gemini. Last but not least, Gemini. Thank you for waiting. or using the timestamps below. Like, now you tell me. No, it'll be in the title. Okay, Gemini. Today we're exploring the love energies, and we'll be going from Cancer to Gemini. So we have now arrived at the last sign, which is you. You went first during Gemini season, and now that it's Cancer season, sorry, you are now at the end. Once again, when your solar returns, you'll just continue, keep moving closer and closer till your solar return. Okay, today we're going to be doing love energies. We're going to look at your current energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you. And at the end, I'll do a pick a card for your universal guidance. Okay? Your energy, your person's current energy in regard to you, the mutual energy between the two of you, and at the end, we'll do a pick a card for universal guidance. So, can you please give me the current energy? It's like there's track racing out there. Gemini, please. Gemini, current love energy for Gemini, please. Goodness, Gemini. Current energy for Gemini, please. Okay. Gemini's person's current energy in regard to them. Gemini's person's current energy in regard to them. Really excited out there. I think that it's so hot and humid that people are just getting a little bit excitable. Okay, your person's current energy in regards to you. Gemini's person's energy, please. Taking from the middle. Okay. Here? Super excited. Okay. Mutual energy between the two of you. What is a mutual energy between the two of you? Between Gemini and their person, please. Mutual energy between Gemini and their person. Okay. Oh. Okay. This seems like somebody you've known for a while, but it like also seems like a newer thing. It's like the emotional, like you're into them and they're into you, and they really want to hold on to either what you've already kind of accomplished or like what's between the two of you. But I'm getting like a feeling of like it's, because there's not this, okay, this can allude to long term and this might, but there's like this not opening up feeling. So it's like you've known them for a while, but like maybe the love aspect is new. I think your person feels like you're the end all be all for them. Like internally, they just know this. They may or may not have told you, but they definitely, for most of you, they probably haven't told you to what extent. They may have told you, just not to what extent. You, I feel like, you got a pretty big wall up around your feelings, but your, yeah, this could be something that started out as a friendship, because your internal care and your love for them is there, and so you may actually like may have protected them in the past, or that is your general sense on them, like you are their defender. But they see long term with you. You're both scared they believe you can get here, but we're scared to move into Five of Pentacles. I mean, we know why. But yeah, this both makes you hard, like they don't always know how you're feeling, so they may not even, you guys have mutual energy. They know it's coming from their side. They may know, but it's may not be anything you've expressed, but you definitely, there is that energy of love and kindness and caring there, but like in a way where maybe you guys have been friends for a while and you have a loyalty and take up, you know, the role of their defense. Okay. Anything else on that? It's asking for balance, and it also feels a little bit like, you know, to accomplish that which is good, maybe we need to address the unwillingness to gamble with, you know, our emotions. Perhaps it's just not the right time. So that's, you know, to each his own. Figure out when that right time is, but this is gonna have to adjust a little bit. Maybe you guys can skip all the way to Eight of Pentacles, or no, I've liked somebody that I work with, don't do that. I'm just kidding. Maybe, yeah, maybe we're just gonna go straight there. But at some point we're gonna have to take down the perimeter, the electrocution perimeter fence. Okay, let's do your, pick a card for universal guidance. Card number 1 will be from the Kuan Oracle. Kuan Oracle, card number 1. Okay. And that is card number 1. Card number 2 will come from Magical Times Empowerment. I think this is way longer than expected. Sorry. Card number 2 for universal guidance for Gemini, please. Shuffle. Okay. Card number 2, we'll get you a mantra with that one too. And then card number 3 will come from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. These are super sticky because it's humid where I am. They're like very glossy. If you guys own any of these Lucy Cavendish decks, you know, they're slippery when it's dry, but they are sticky when it's humid, and we're like at 98% humidity. So for Gemini, please. Is that where it wants to be? Let's go with one of these. Okay. Oh, sorry, I got a sneak peek there. Okay, if you chose number 1, drink from the Emerald Fountain. The Divine Feminine encourages your awakening and empowerment. Your sincerity is evoking Kuan Yin's divine intervention. It makes sense to be open to receive it, to step forward and drink from the Emerald Fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. I was brought up to know that Kuan Yin is a goddess of mercy, so I think that's someone else's spin on it, but especially with the green, the emerald fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra. Okay, so open up your heart chakra. I'm putting that there. I'm not even gonna put it there. That is speaking, if you chose number 1, that is speaking directly to you, Gemini. I wish you the best, because look what's waiting for you. Look what's waiting for you. Do it. Please. Okay. If you chose card number 2, you have integrity. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. Integrity. We'll get you this. This looks kind of like a griffin. Yeah? I honor all that I am. I am always completely myself, and that is enough. Today, I will honor myself and my personal integrity and rise up in its power. I will embrace the greater part of me and live with sincerity and honor. I will be honest with myself, live a life of truth, and I will be set free. Okay. That's true, because you can always sleep good and you don't have to worry about anything. I don't think so, but if this person is like secretly married, you know, live with your integrity. It's like maybe, I don't know, it is a, live with your integrity and all you do. You may just not, this holding back, you just might not be being real about, you know, it's about embracing your truth as well, right? So like, that might be for like one of you. But really, okay. If you chose card number 3, you got number 4, falling. The unknown, descent, momentum, change, I think. Did we just get this, or Taurus? We could have bleed over, I think Aquarius, Capricorn and Aquarius got that same bleed over. It's like the end of once was, letting go of who you were and rebirth into your new life. So this very well could be a friend. If you chose card number 3, this is probably one of your friends, and maybe you guys are moving into a different realm, but maybe you're a little less you're a little slower to the actualization of that than this other person. I think this other person knows it. You guys can take those 4 pentacles and make them 10. You just have to know that, you know, like Alice falling down the rabbit hole, it was the only way through to get to the next stage of your evolution. So just be assured that you know that you're about to enter Wonderland. And it has a lot to do with the other one we were talking about too, right? Like shattering beliefs and perspectives and perceptions of things. And in life, we just can't have the ability to know what will come next. Like, there's no guarantee. Oh my gosh, I've been hearing this in other people's Gemini's readings for like the past month. Like, you want a guarantee, and there is no guarantee. The best you can do is to step into it and live this experience and take the lessons and jump in feet first, hope for the best, and take the lessons if you get knocks. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like so that other people can see. It really helps to kind of, you know, propagate the video out to others. Or like watch it 6 times. Or like watch your sun, moon, and rising, and then the sun, moon, and rising for other people too. Just kidding. Shameless plugs. Okay. This has been Oracle of the Golden Spiral. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I wish you all the best. Until next time, aloha.